What's up, guys? Welcome to Exactly Gaming. My name is Zach, and today we are back with more 60 Parsecs. And today, my wife is going to be in the pilot seat.
Hi. Hello. He told me that I'm in charge and I get to make all the decisions.
Yeah, so she is in charge today, and she gets to make all the choices, and I'm just going to be reading like I usually do, and she's heard a lot about 60 seconds and 60 parsecs, so we are going to be jumping in and doing this. So let's start. New adventure.
New adventure.
All right, so these are your captains.
All right.
You have Emmett Ellis. He's kind of middle agile. He's the genius. He's the brains.
Gotcha.
Not strong, all smarts. You have Dee Dee Dawkins, former child athlete whose promising career was ended by an untimely injury. As an adult, she struggles to reinvent herself, but the reality is far from what she once imagined. She joined the Astrocytism program in hopes of regaining her confidence and finally becoming the champion she's always destined to be.
Seems agile, but not very smart.
Very agile
strong.
and dumb and not strong. Yeah, so
Cool.
that's Dee Dee Dawkins. Then we have Baby Bronco. He's the opposite of Emmett. He's super strong, not smart.
Cool. That's great. All right.
He's all
I
brawn.
love these
Yeah.
characters. There's no stereotypes whatsoever.
MEAGAN Mann spent her whole life caring for a family laundry business in her own busy household. After retiring and giving a business to her children, MEAGAN craves new purpose and new challenges. She doesn't expect much from wacky Astrocytism program she signed for on a whim, but life might still have some surprises in store for her.
She looks like a see you next Tuesday type of girl.
Maybe. Agility, intelligence,
her.
not a lot of strength. Okay. We have Tom Thompson. Everyone's first impression is that he's a decorated major, brave, courageous man who's seen it all, sporting a dastardly eye patch and a coat of once magnificent blonde hair. Believes himself to be everyone's dream come true and is a personification of the American hero, except none of this is true.
Yeah, he has a beer gut.
Tom Thompson.
What the fuck?
And then we have
Okay.
April Angel, young mechanic, strength, not as smart, but agile.
Right. Okay, all right, let's go back. All right, so we're gonna be Megan today.
All right, let's do it. Blast off.
Woo!
Now, I'm going to run around and grab stuff. This
Okay,
isn't really a
good.
part where
No,
you
that's
make
fine.
decisions,
I
but this is
understand.
the part where I'm just going to be grabbing. Now, this is like...
Grab all the good stuff, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay,
you
if you
want
screw
to
me over.
Now, different characters, the fun thing is like different characters get different amounts of time to prepare for things, and like Baby Bronco can hold more and things like that. So
Yeah, she can't run very long.
we're going to grab Emmett because
Okay,
he's super
cool.
smart, and then I'm just going to grab 2 soup because
She is
we need soup.
thick. Those legs.
All right, so we are going to wait for it to start, throw stuff in there,
Okay, cool.
Grab
Good
soup.
stuff. Yeah.
lighter,
Grab more
soup, and then we're going to grab Baby because we need somebody
Okay.
to go on expeditions, and Baby is all
Yeah,
about expeditions.
Baby.
All right, but Baby takes up 3 spots because he's a big boy, so we got to
Damn
just
it,
grab one
Baby.
soup. All right, now we're going to go in here and grab
Okay.
these resources.
Yep. Grab more good stuff. Come on.
Okay, and one more soup, and we're going to
Cool,
go.
Good. Okay. are
We
you
have
sure?
Baby and Emmett, so I don't really want a 3rd crew member
Okay.
because that's more mouths to feed. So I'd rather focus on just getting goodies.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. Dee Dee, I'm sorry you're not
yes.
coming with us. Bye.
Oh, God, no. Oh, look at her. She's a mess.
Yeah, she's there, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we picked up Emmett wrapped up in a tape that he was controlling, so.
Yeah, but.
All right,
he's
and we got
also
mystery
man.
stuff. All right, back to the shuttle. All right, let's go. We're going to grab one more set of things.
Okay. Wow. Did so good. Good job.
All right, let's go. And she's jumping in.
Woo!
All right, and we're going to blast off.
Wow.
All right, bye, Earth. Bye forever.
Bad stuff going down on Earth.
Earth exploded. It's gone.
Okay.
We're the last people.
Okay, hey.
Yeah,
Us
everyone.
4?
Yep, 3.
Us 3.
We didn't. 4 mouths to feed is too much.
Oh, okay.
I intentionally left it a 3-person crew, so nobody needs to die. Otherwise, we're gonna have one person because Megan can't go out on expeditions. So once we land on the planet, Megan is the captain. She has to be in the ship. If Megan dies, it's all over. Day 1.
All right, day 1. Hey, everyone.
Hello there, Astro computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Megan, right? I am pleased to announce that according to my data, you qualify to become captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the escape shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astrocytism program, please accept our apologies for the negligible misfortune of being relocated 60 parsecs away from Earth. Current goal, find a safe place to land and then try to contact the outside world. Please turn on the main computer for further instructions. It's located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol. Feed your crew. Show me what you got, Captain.
Okay,
so
let's do
essentially,
this.
it's about every 5 days we need to feed our people.
Okay.
And we need to just make sure that they don't starve to death. So
He looks
let's
like he
start
has
off.
to tinkle.
Let's start off. Captain, since you've just taken command, protocol dictates a speech must be given. A good one. Scratch that. A great one. The crew's eyeing you anxiously. Time to show your true colors. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain you're going to be on this incredible journey. So it kind of shows you, it reminds you,
Okay.
hey, she's average strength, she's clever, and she's flexible. So 3 is really good, and then star is like the best you can be at
Okay.
something. So over time, there's little things that can make her better at stuff. It's rare, but it could happen. So what attribute do you want to pick to give her speech?
Strength.
Strength. Okay, going with your worst trait. Let's do it. Day 2. A strong captain is what his crew needs. Too bad your display of power is limited to shouting random things like, "This is a stick-up," and "salty cheesecake." If your intention was to distress or absolutely horrify your crew, then you've made it, Captain. They're visibly upset. I think I registered someone talking about jumping out of the airlock. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin is now available. It's pretty self-explanatory. This wonderful machine lets you create and destroy in accordance with the principle of mass conservation. All you need to do is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. All right, so this is our crafting module. Every day we can make stuff, so I advise we make things we don't have, probably a first aid kit.
That sounds great.
First aid kit takes the longest to make, 3 days, as opposed to like soup, which takes 1 day. See, that's the clock.
Gotcha.
It uses the same amount of chemicals, and we do have plenty of soup.
Okay.
We don't have a first aid kit.
Let's do the first aid kit.
And people are gonna get hurt. Captain, I'm detecting a troubling buildup of mental tension. I recommend a course of action: throw an epic party. I took the liberty of inviting myself. Invite the entire crew? But of course, the more the merrier, I guess. How about we invite someone new, Captain? Someone you don't know. Or we make ourselves a new companion. So we don't have that option because we don't have a sock puppet or a mask, so we have to pick nothing.
Great.
So we can't throw an epic party.
But really
sometimes some things like that make you crazy or make you, but this isn't going to do that necessarily. So we'll be fine. He's just going to call us Captain Buzzkill probably. I've played this game a lot.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was trying to avoid that.
Hey there, Captain Buzzkill. Feeling better? I bet you'd feel much better off after a night partying with your friend Astro. Your loss. All right, so we're still making the first aid kit, and we click each day. Kind of a new thing pops up on the computer, and we figure it out, and then we go to the next day.
All right, let's tackle it.
Did you hear that popping sound? It's nothing to fear, Captain. The ship's heating system is broken. Excuse me. I meant it's nothing for me to fear. The reboot should only take an hour. In that time, the ship will become exceptionally cold. Please hug the nearest Astro citizens to preserve warmth. What do you mean awkward? It's protocol, ma'am. So are we hugging everybody?
Yeah, we're hugging.
We gotta hug. You gotta stay warm.
Come on, guys.
All right, everybody hug up.
Get in the hug circle.
And see, each day, if somebody was sick or hurt or you needed to feed them, you could do it here.
Gotcha,
or you can click on each
cool.
individual person, and it shows you how much food or what. Or you could do ration soup to all, and everybody gets soup. So you can kind of uncheck it, and then it goes down to 7 and shows you that. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, hugging. Next day, everybody's hugging. Always be hugging. Day 4. I'm sorry to say your crew took to the idea like a scientist takes to social life. You're clearly so sick of each other that standing even a little close sends you into a rage. I don't know who threw the first punch, but I know Baby took the most hits. Baby's hurt, Captain. His wounds will require some medical attention. The best course of action is creating a first aid kit and treating his injuries as soon as possible. Well, it'll be done tomorrow, see? I had a suspicion.
Hold on, baby.
All right. Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. 1 portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. Whatever you took from the space station will have to last for a while. Don't forget to keep good inventory of your stock, unless you want to eat your own crewmates. Haha, that was a joke. Please appreciate it and laugh. Look, we're bonding already. This is bonding. Who will perform the routine supply check? The only requirement is simple mathematics. I realize I might be asking a lot, but I have a good feeling about this crew.
I mean, the smart guy.
Yeah. This is going to go well for us. I always pick Emmett, so we have 10 soup. And Emmett's a super genius, so this is going to go well.
Okay.
All right, next day.
Good job, Emmett.
Let's see. Day 5.
If I wasn't already employee of the month, you would be, Emmett.
The routine supply check is now complete. Well, look at that. The numbers add up. Good job, new crew. The current number of soup cans on board is 10. Correction, the accurate tally is actually 12. See, that Emmett always is, yeah. Additional foodstuff was delivered to the shuttle instead of entertainment supplies. Look at you. The food you collected is more than sufficient for now. Just don't eat it all at once. Since Emmett did such a good job, I think it's only fair to nominate him as your payload officer. In this role, Emmett will procure some minerals for you daily, as long as he respects you as captain anyway. All right, and we made a first aid kit.
We got our first aid kit.
All right, so let's heal Baby.
Yeah.
It's probably going to get rid of our first aid kit. There's a chance it doesn't, but we'll have to make another one after that. Yeah, so it's like a one-use thing kind of deal.
Dang,
all right,
that's
I know.
Not good science.
No. Long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness to diets notoriously high in sodium. I'm concerned about the decline I've seen in the entire crew's physical fitness since our little sojourn began. I recommended a daily regimen of movements that use only your own body weight. You don't need any additional equipment for those, just gravity. All right, any volunteers?
Yeah.
Baby?
Anyone? Yeah.
Want to do Baby or who? Megan? Who? We can do anybody. Your choice.
Let's do Megan.
All right, she's what, flexible, and she's average strength. She's pretty good for that. Let's see. How's Megan going to do? Next day, nobody needs to eat yet.
We don't need to become Wally people.
Day 6. Oh, Captain, your form was abysmal. Push-ups and planks don't require that much strength, at least. It's the bare minimum required to be a model Astro citizen. You felt hungrier after that workout, but no caloric rewards could be given. Those are for the strong people. Baby keeps asking for soup. You're starving. It appears baby's not hurt anymore. Okay. So
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we probably need to feed her because now she's starving because it made her more hungry. So we failed, and so instead of getting stronger, it made us more hungry. So now she has to eat.
All right. Well,
they're still fine for now because they're just hungry, not starving. So I say we wait.
Okay.
Captain, your dopamine levels are dangerously low. How about a joke? Why did the computer arrive late to work? Because it had a hard drive. Haha, we are laughing. No? Nothing? All right. How about an episode of the hit show Three Guys and a Horse instead? It's intended as an enhanced interrogation method if we ever capture any reds, but you might find it amusing. What do you think?
Yes.
Watching Three Guys and a Horse? All right, let's do it. And let's make something.
Okay.
What do you want to make?
Goodness, a sock puppet.
Okay, we'll make a sock puppet. That helps in case somebody goes
2
crazy.
days for a sock puppet?
In case somebody goes crazy, we can make a first aid kit. We can make duct tape.
Okay, I'm going with sock bucket.
Okay.
I can't say it, but I'm going
sock
with
bucket
it.
it is. All right, we're doing Three Guys and a Horse. Megan's eating. That's it.
Day 7.
Day 7. First week.
Oh, God.
He's just starving. He's fine. The episode happened to be Earth Day special. It involved the cast traveling the globe, seeing the wonders of the world, and expressing their gratitude for the rich bounties of Earth and for all the billions of people who occupy it.
Okay.
Well, we just left it after it exploded.
Yeah.
Your expression suggests this was a mistake. Would it make you feel better if I mentioned that every cast member and crew member is likely dead? No? All right, I'll stay quiet. You should eat something, Captain. All right, Emmett's starving. Baby's starving.
All right.
They can go another day.
Okay. If you tell me that and then they die,
They won't die. I am 90% certain they're not going to die.
Okay.
Main computer, your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them, and more importantly, what they contain. It might be solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge of monitoring these communications?
I mean, Emmett.
Okay, Emmett's going to have all the roles, because baby's going to be our explorer.
Yeah.
All right, they're starving, but they'll be fine. We can, if you want to feed him, we can, because it may make him do a better job at this.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's feed him. Feed the 2 starving guys. You're lucky your new captain's nicer.
Do we have to feed both of them?
No,
can
we
I
can just
feed one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
feed him.
I'll
Well,
feed
that means we're
baby
gonna have
tomorrow.
to. We might as well feed them both because then they're gonna be off on days, and that's worse sometimes.
Okay.
Wait, no, let's feed baby tomorrow. We'll do it. Well, you're the captain. End day.
Well, I thought I was.
You are. Day 8. First contact. Captain, you need to see this. I'm not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and humanity alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions and coming from other life forms. It's something we've never seen before. It seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. All right, one of these digital signatures seems familiar, but the message itself is unclear. All right, so it doesn't say how close we are to it. At least a week from our current position. So that's good thing we got a lot of soup.
We got a sock puppet.
Made a sock puppet. Emmett said he'd like to eat something, but
yeah,
screw you. We'll
baby
feed baby
needs
today.
to eat, and we need to craft another.
What do you want, first aid
Yeah.
kit? Okay, let's do it, and now let's see what today has.
Okay.
I'm disturbed, Captain. You've reported hearing a child crying somewhere in the shuttle, but my sensors don't show anyone unaccounted for on board. Certainly no stowaway children.
That's not good.
This may be an auditory hallucination caused by the stress of witnessing a nuclear war. The other possibility is my sensors are malfunctioning and there really is a stowaway. Search the shuttle?
No.
Okay, no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
And
Next day.
Day
Boom.
9.
We fed baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we fed baby. Day 9.
Hey, look.
You didn't search the shuttle for a stowaway. The mystery child's cries haunted you less and less the farther away you flew from the nuclear war-decimated planet once known as Earth. I doubt it was a stowaway, Captain. Nobody would stay in hiding without food for that long, even a terrified child. It was probably a stress-related auditory hallucination that seems to have passed. That's good.
Yeah, shell shock.
Yeah, shell shock. There we go. Yeah, not PTSD. It's like they had back in the 20s. Last night I was browsing through some designs of beautiful machines. Never you mind why. Now pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program are to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, should you manage to fix it. But how? Well, we don't have the required equipment,
Yeah.
so we have to pick nothing.
Okay. I was going to go back to that first statement he said, but I guess
Which one?
We're just...
Oh, yeah, no, we're not. No.
Okay.
Beautiful machines. No.
No one needs to eat. We're good.
No, I don't
How's
think-
Megan?
Hungry but tough.
She's tough, yeah.
She's tough and hungry. That's you. Tough and hungry.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I'm tough. Tough and hungry.
Day
All right.
10.
Day 10. Everybody's
Double
looking good.
digits.
Yeah, we made it into double-digit days. I held a vote when you were asleep, and I won. 1-0. Vendi, the machine, had to go. She would have driven me crazy with her limited programming and constant food queries. There's no reason for you to be mad. She wasn't giving up the soup rations to you either. If you look through the airlock, you can still wave goodbye to her as she floats away. Of course, if you're unhappy with the assortment of machines that populate this ship, you're free to file a complaint form number THX1138. Your objection will be considered as soon as you reach a new homeworld, you ungrateful bastard. Emmett is still complaining about the lack of rations. All right, we're fine.
Okay, cool. All right, we probably need to eat today.
Yeah. Captain, there appears to be an error. I am broken. Please fix me. System error. Quick action required. Please, Captain, do something. I'm not sure how long I can stay operational. Act fast.
Okay. So strength or intelligence?
Yeah.
Is that what we have to choose?
Yep, strength or intelligence.
Intelligence.
All right, let's do it. She's clever. She could wait another day if we wanted, but we can feed her. It's your choice.
How many rations do we have left? 7?
I think 10?
10? 9? Yeah,
So that's all there is. Sometimes if there's more, we don't see it, but there is 9.
Okay, let's go one more day.
Okay, she can make it. She's a tough girl. She's
Okay.
tough. She's tough and starving, but she'll make it. We got one more day till that's made. Let's go. Boom.
Okay.
Day 11. Perfect. We'll click her to eat. That way we don't forget.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Woo.
Captain. Thank you for fixing the error that made it difficult for me to communicate. You're quite the hacker, I admit. Nice. All right, so you'll eat.
You'll eat.
Emmett, you just starving for. We can wait.
You're
He
okay,
can
you'll
wait.
eat
Yeah,
tomorrow.
You'll eat tomorrow. Baby's fine.
Baby,
Baby's just chilling.
Like, go alleviate yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to pee. That's just how he sits. Let's we can craft, or you can upgrade something we already have, so we can make the first aid kit better.
But
It may make it not get used up, but we can also
no.
upgrade anything
Go
else.
back. I don't want to upgrade.
Gonna make a tape or a
Yeah,
communicator.
let's do tape.
Cool. Tape it is. See, and that's like we have a book. We have a gun.
Cool.
We have a lighter.
Nice.
Tape would go over here, and then there's
Alright.
like a shovel that can go in the background. There's a mask that can hang up there. There's a vest that can go on here. There's a lot of different items you can get. The sock goes there. That's where the first aid kit. So a lot of little items you can get. That's the cow artifact. There's where the
Nice.
battery pack goes, and the communicator goes down here. Because
Alright.
usually when you crash on a planet, you break your communicator, and then
Okay.
you have to replace it.
So we'll make the communicator starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Captain, are you all right? The weird spots on your arms are a little worrisome. Can you see them? Please wait while I research medical database.
Rude.
Searching. Unfortunately, I'm unable to identify your affliction. I'm afraid I'll have to diagnose it yourself. That shouldn't be too hard. Doctors are overrated. Can you do that, Captain? Yeah, we got the field guide book.
There's sunburn freckles.
Essentially,
Jeez.
like, this is one of those things where if you didn't have the book, you would become sick and you would have to use a first aid kit. But instead, the book, like, prevents you from getting
Nice.
sick.
And
it's,
that's
like,
why
kind
you
of a
grabbed
win.
it.
Yeah. It's a win. It was also just there. I rarely see it. I hardly ever grab the book, honestly.
Day 12.
Day 12. Uh-oh, we're outside of planet. Weird spots appeared on your body yesterday. Luckily, you found a solution in the handbook. The spots were the first symptom of a potentially dangerous and highly shameful ailment. At least it was easy to cure. All you need to do is follow the step-by-step instructions in the handbook. All right, and we got tape. Right, and Emmett, they should probably eat.
Yeah.
You want to feed baby or no?
He can
He can
eat
wait.
tomorrow.
Okay. Right, and
We
we
need to
can...
craft. Yeah.
Communicator? Let's do it.
One day? Cool.
All right. Captain, wake up. We're approaching some sort of celestial body. It resembles a moon, but I think it's a small planet. Let me run a quick scan. Scanning complete. I was right. A small rocky planet with no organic life forms, but there's a lot of movement down there. Strange. My scanners detect a breathable atmosphere, but low in oxygen. Captain, if you want to land on this planet safely, you'll have to fix up a small malfunction with our steering system, since we're not even able to turn at the moment. Oh, and you'll have to do so before we float away from the planet. Hurry. All right,
Okay.
what are we using? Gun, lighter, or a handbook?
Lighter.
Lighter. Let's do it.
Did we?
Yeah, we
he is.
fed Emmett,
All
so
right.
next day, we're making something, so we're good. Oh,
Lucky day 13.
Oh.
Ooh, that looks good. No, that
we're good. We're
looked like
fine.
a soft
We're fine.
landing.
Day lucky 13. Yeah, lucky
Yep.
13.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I've seen better days.
The concept was fine. You dove under the console with a lighter, trying to illuminate the dark nest of twisted wires. Once you flipped open the lighter, it turned into a pandemonium, which involved burning your own hand, cursing loudly, hitting your head on the desk while attempting to stand up, then falling on top of the control panel and pressing random buttons with your butt.
Sounds like me.
It was not a soft landing. Nobody's doing great after this stunt, not even me. I'm shaking to my cores. Yes, all of them. Your face had a pretty unpleasant close encounter with our communicator module, and at least one of those things is useless now. Consider fixing it if you want to avoid radio silence in the future. What's next, Captain? Maybe you could use the information I found while scanning the environment. There are robotic units not far from here, but my scan detected very few aggressive signatures. I think these are peaceful automatons, most of them. Perhaps they could be of help to you. And in case you perish, at least I'll have company, so it's a win-win situation. Oh, the tape got busted when we fell, but that's okay. We can repair it.
Okay.
Captain, the expedition module in the back of the cabin has been activated. My advice, order someone to put the spacesuit on and send them outside. This shuttle will have to do for now, but it's not fit to be a permanent shelter. One small step for Astro Citizen, one giant leap for whatever's left of humanity.
Okay.
Right, baby's still starved. We got the communicator.
Yeah, gosh.
All right.
We
can
heal
heal
baby and feed him.
We can heal baby, feed him, then we need to heal ourselves after that.
Okay.
But what I say we do, baby, is heal baby, feed him, and then maybe send baby out.
Yeah,
Let's do
duh.
it. So,
Baby,
food,
you're going out, so.
heal.
why we
Go ahead
brought
and get
you.
the suit on. Okay. Which location? We have tourist information.
Okay.
There's a chance for power, and it takes long. And then there's village, also takes long. Chance for materials.
Let's go to the first one.
Okay, tourist information.
Yeah.
Baby,
Baby.
do we want to send him with anything? It said it was peaceful, so we may not need a gun. We can send him with a phone in case. Well, no, we need to fix the communicator. Send him with a book or a lighter.
Let's do the lighter.
Okay. It could be dark there. Lighter, cool. Go, baby. He's gonna go, but he's gonna get food and heal first.
Okay, good.
Emmett's kind of fine,
He's
and
fine.
she needs to be healed, but we'll.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we can maybe make a thing. We can't make it because we still have it, and he hasn't
Okay.
used it. But tomorrow we can work on one and heal her.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Captain, we're able to detect transmissions of an unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console was damaged during landing, and we cannot make out anything of them, or reply for that matter. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems and activate the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's fix it up. So that's going to go there.
Cool.
Cool. And next day, baby's going to go. He'll be fine. He'll come back eventually. Probably, hopefully.
God.
Day 14. Hello, world. Yay, look at the communicator.
Woohoo.
Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. All right. You can tell Emmett was amazed by what was cheap today. He almost smiled. All right. Baby left to check out the most logical location to visit, the tourist info. Let's hope he finds something more than dusty brochures and tacky souvenirs. Right. We can maybe make. Oh no, we can't. We don't have enough resources.
Okay.
So she's still hurt, but we can make. We could recycle something to get
Okay.
chemicals if we want, like the artifact.
Yeah.
We can do that. Let's recycle the artifact, and tomorrow we can do that.
All right. Can we
you
feed
know what?
her today?
Let's go ahead and end that one here for the day, I think. I think we landed on this planet.
Okay.
We survived. You have done... You did this.
Well,
They
I mean,
landed on
it's
this
just
planet.
day 14.
Yeah,
like-
but you landed 2 weeks in space. You survived. Your first time captaining. We're on a planet, surviving, suit.
Like, it's hard.
You sent the dumbest one out.
I mean...
Making
Yeah.
all the right decisions. So I think we're going to end that one here for the day, guys. If you did like it, be sure to like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And of course... What's up, guys? It's member shout out time. I want to shout out my 1-year member Spinning to Win and my new member See Death Longer. That's right, guys. I've got 2 members. So if you want to join them in the Cool Kids Club and get access to the private Discord, custom emojis, and a shout out at the end of every video, be sure to like, subscribe, become a member in the members tab, and join. I sure do appreciate all the support. Spinning to Win, I know you've been here since the beginning. It's amazing, dude. And See Death Longer, I appreciate all the support you've been giving, guys. You've been leaving great comments. So be sure to keep supporting, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.